Good morning, everybody. We are back, day 2 at NiceGate 2025. We are excited to be here. Hello, everybody. We have people walking by. The event has started. First day went really well. Of course, I'm here with my amazing co-host from Tech, Rob Abraham. Rob, how are you today?
Good morning, Matt. I'm doing well. Looking forward to another fun day at NiceGate. Great conference, great people. The weather could be a little bit warmer, but otherwise all good to go, baby.
Well, who needs to go outside when you have everything going on here, sessions and events and the amazing vendor floor? So if you're on it, head over to booth 500 and see Rob and his team. What are some things that they'll see over there?
Oh, we got a lot of fun stuff. We have robots, 3D printer, laser engravers, but
Wow.
more importantly, we have a bunch of educators that really just want to have a good conversation with you. So come on by.
That's awesome. And speaking of great educators, we want to welcome one in this morning to kick off our day. Seth Crane, how are you this morning?
Living the dream.
Good stuff and good energy. How was your first day?
Epic. My first year, actually.
Okay,
and
first of everything.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. I think I made it to 6 sessions yesterday and just back to back. But I didn't feel exhausted by the process. I was like eager and curious about finding out more information every time I sat down. So it was really cool.
Awesome. And I'm sure people are eager and curious about you. Can you share a little bit about yourself and your job?
Well, my job is I'm a STEAM teacher to 7th, 8th, and 5th graders. I also have the lucky ability to pull enrichment program. So I also come and I grab our highs in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade as well. So we do a lot of project-based learning. The kids right now are building a plethora of different things from catapults, trebuchets to elevators and cranes. So love it. I love every second of it. It keeps me curious. It keeps me guessing every single day.
There you go.
Who doesn't love a job where you can say trebuchet and everybody around you actually understands what that means?
I can't believe it starts and ends with a T. It blows my mind every single time.
English is fun. How long have you been doing STEAM?
So actually, they curated the position for me. This is my first year. So they gave me a little bit of flexibility as I entered the role from a 3rd grade position. I've taught 3rd grade for 6 years and always was interested in STEAM, loved teaching science and math. So I knew it was going to be a cool fit. But when they said go for it, I built a curriculum this year that's just plastered with my passion projects, from building a business with the scholars, a nonprofit that's based on the products that they're making in class, to a bluebird trail in the back 9. We have 50 bluebird boxes that we just built, and the kids love it. I got a drone that we're visiting all of our bird houses with every other day. So they're having so much fun with it, and it's not work. It's truly not.
That is awesome. Did you get a chance to check out the STEAM bus down in Oneida yet?
I haven't. I get lost every time I walk to a new session. I'm just like finding all these little nooks. It's amazing. So next year, if you have time, I would definitely recommend checking this conference out. It's special.
Yeah, I know it leaves at 1 today, the STEAM bus. So it's essentially down this hallway right in Oneida. It's going to be a great experience for you as well. So you seem to be enjoying your first NiceGate for sure.
For sure.
And you're also a first-time presenter here, Curiosity Driven Classrooms, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Talk a little bit about what that session's about.
That session is about that. I mean, me and School AI, that AI element went back and forth with that title, Curiosity-Driven Classrooms. And we thought about it for a long time, and finally she decided that it fit, and I was just like, yeah, that makes sense. I was always the kid that raised his hand every single day, constantly. And as we said in a couple conferences together, I probably annoyed you guys being the guy who always raised his hand. But curiosity is what sparks interest and excitement in a classroom. So being a 3rd grade teacher, I struggled teaching research projects for 6 years. The first year was really bad because I felt like a ping pong ball as soon as that editing day came by. Mister. So I could tell that they were interested in the process, but the process was too stretched out.
Sure.
And throughout the years, refined it slowly, surely, using tech, using apps like Book Creator to portfolio their interests and make sure that their voices are heard. And then also this past year, researching online has totally transformed from going to the library, spending weeks on weeks on weeks, finding the right book, finding the right page, and then having to write it all down by hand. There is learning in that process, but
Oh, sure.
it is really powerful to be able to lean in on these awesome online resources that we have.
That is great. Have you seen anything in the show floor that you're excited about?
Well, obviously I've already dropped their names. Book Creator and School AI are my OGs. They're my backbone. I'm really excited. I just came from a session about VR. I can just see it already implementing into those two realms. Also,
Awesome. Have you tried brisk teaching? I mean, brisk teaching is
I can't
one
wait
of
to find out about it.
Yeah.
I'm so curious. But yeah, that's what it is. It's all curiosity. It doesn't kill the cat. So, be curious and stay curious. It's super important. And talking to you professionals in the area, it just makes me even more eager to bring all that new learning back.
I know it's exciting and there's so many things you want to do, but we talk to a lot of conference veterans and we always ask them, what's your advice to people that are new to the bigger conferences? And they always say the same thing. It's okay to have a plan. It's great to want to do things and go to as many conferences and as many presentations as you can, but always make some time to just breathe, because that's when
Right.
the best conversations happen. Sitting in a hallway and having people walk by and come over, or having those discussions. So it's great to, there's something here at 9, something here at 9:30, something here at 10, but it's going to be sensory overload. So
Yeah,
you got to step back. Yes, you got to just, live the conference.
For sure.
And have you?
I don't even know, guys.
Uh,
I'm maybe in that ripping off the bandage stage. I get overly excited about things. But I love it. It's been so great.
And we lost Seth for some reason, but he's coming back. But you know what, Rob? You can just turn your camera and we'll get him right on with us again. Look at that. And he hasn't gone far. And that's how technology works.
We adapt on the fly. Educators have to do that.
We do that. And so, Rob, you talk about the curiosity. We hear and see your enthusiasm. How do you bring that to the classroom?
It starts with building that spark and asking for their opinion, hearing their opinion. So, for example, this nonprofit we're about to start when we get back from Thanksgiving break, I'm so excited because these scholars are we're using upcycled products to make new products that we can then sell. So we actually just collected 1,000 yards of upcycled climbing rope that
Amazing.
we're making baskets and rugs out of. But giving the kids the power of picking those products, it just motivates the whole session. So yeah. I'm very excited about it.
Hi.
I hate to bother you guys with the conversation.
We have a guest coming on right now, just asking questions. How are you today, sir?
Good. You guys are live?
We are live on the air at Nice Gate. Yeah. So what can we help you out with?
You wearing a teak shirt. We have some of the older robots, and I was wondering, is there any upgrades? How do I get my?
We're talking about upgrades here
If
for
you
tech.
go on the conference
We can go to
floor,
booth 500.
That's where we are. We have stuff there, and we have a lot of salespeople and other guys who can answer that question.
Appreciate it so much.
All right.
500,
Thank
find
you.
us.
Welcome to Nice Gate. So, Seth, check in. We're like the help desk here. We're going to go
Check
around
in
that
to the
way
left,
and
find
go
the
up the escalator.
and go straight
And
up.
this is what happens when you go live in an event. We look like we know what we're doing. Here's what I've learned already, and it's only 9 o'clock. I always love to represent. I wore my Nice Gate shirt today. I'm really proud to be here, but it's also the same color as the volunteer shirt. So I've been asked a lot of questions today, so maybe we'll see that throughout the day. So
Restrooms are there.
yeah, Seth, tell me about this.
Oh, that is
And if you can't see it, I'm going to get a little closer.
I know. I didn't have business cards yet.
No, that works out great.
I didn't have my Steam business card. So last week I had the scholars and I built out a book on Book Creator. And I just uploaded my my presentation on it and printed it out. I'm teaching them sewing concepts in class. So we used the paper books that we were cutting out as a prep for next week, sewing those ropes.
That's
together.
awesome.
And the kids then bound the books with upcycled jeans. So everything this year is all upcycled theme, and it's really getting the kids creative and just pulling out things that you never thought they would want to use in a classroom, it is another piece of that spark. It's another piece of that excitement around the projects. The kids are actually bringing a lot to the table in form of raw materials. So
That's awesome. So it's your first time Nice Skate, first time meeting us, and that means it's the first time you're on the Stronger Together podcast. And one of the things that we always do, Rob is going to bring us home because we're always curious about something that our guests are thinking about.
So we ask this to everyone, and the answers are always similar, but people give their own flair on it, and that's why we like this question. When you hear Stronger Together, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
the Bills. No, but the Bills actually means a lot to me in other respects. I do see that like community piece and having us all working in the same mode of direction. It is super important, especially in the educational world and that platform right now. There are a lot of different apps, and this conference is a perfect example of it. You could go and do 6 sessions yesterday, and I learned about a different app that I can apply to my classroom. Yeah, they are merging and they are aligning together in the right target, but I do feel like at times in education, it is easy to stray off the path. So I think it's an important concept to think about as a teacher.
Oh, awesome. So
That's the first time I ever had a football team brought in.
yeah, that was a
answer.
football team.
I like that.
Yeah.
Great. That was right out of my back pocket.
Are you kidding me as a Jet and Giant fan who's thinking of migrating to the Bills?
Oh,
Because
wow.
at least they
Welcome.
win.
There you go.
Welcome over to the real world.
Oh boy. All right. So, well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. And for all of you out there watching, listening, continue to have a great Nice Skate. So, Rob, Seth, have a great day. We are kicking off Monday and ready to rock and roll.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you.
having me.